Huh. I don't know why my game capture isn't showing anything. Let me, investigate that real quick. Weird. It worked every other stream, and then decided to shit the bed. Give me a second while I figure this out. Okay, I don't know why that happened. But we are back. We're so very back. Let's get into it. Hello, Doc. Turn down the music. The sound of Akio's heavy breathing replaces the loud music after Doc cranks the volume down. Ooh, good afternoon, Doc. Ain't you a noisy little twerp? Huh? The music was way louder than her, though. Huh? Pretty sure I just heard Akio's internal screams while I was thinking that I'm with her on this one. Listening to music that loud for so long would bust up anyone's ears. I wonder if Doc is feeling it. So, you got the money? Like I said before, I ain't coming down a dime. Polymer balance charger, battery intelligent multifunctional charger, boat type deck status stop, IMAX B5 DC. I'm just gonna let it scroll. I want to see everything. Yes, I did. I got an advance on my next New Year's money, my allowance for next month, and the one after. In the end, her plan to get Daitoku Juno's help ended in failure. And since neither I nor Michi pitched in, Akio paid for it all on their own. That's our president. I'm so proud of her. Which brings us to the present, where Akio is regretfully staring at the cash she just pulled out of her wallet. An Ogawata battery charger and AC adapter with shipping costs waived and including tax. That's 8,000 yen even. Here. Akio reluctantly hands him 8 bills with Hideo's face on them. Doc tries to take the cash, but Akio refuses to let go, keeping her fingers tightly pinched around the bills. What's this now? Please, just give me a 1,000 yen discount. Quit your whining. Doing the hard work of a pro. Why do you gotta be so hard-headed? Akio's final Hail Mary to obtain a discount has no effect on the Doc, surprising nobody. After snatching the cash away without a hint of a smile, Doc hands the battery pack over to Akio. There you go. Services are free. I doubt anything's gonna happen. But if something ever goes wrong, you come see me. You might be a scary old rocker who's actually pretty good about this sort of thing. Oh, I'll give you a test board too. He pulls out a palm-sized circuit board from his drawer. You're gonna run a test on your servo motor, right? Wait, you're giving me that? These days they cost less than 100 yen to make. But you're on your own with the plugs and batteries. You made this just for us? This is what being a pro is all about, get it? What a pro. Pleasure doing business with you. Says the person who just called him hard-headed. Man, what a good buy. Okay, wait, is it a new day today? 6/19? I think I already checked. It's a new day in real life, but I don't know if it's a real day in game. Okay. Cinemia, Robot Clinic, same old stuff. What's that? Okay. Twippo. Today, is this really going to make it in time? You can't count on those two from their box club. If I, the supervisor, didn't lead them, they'd miss the due date. We'd be working on it forever. Pro tip. When you can't do a task, saying that you can't and giving up is sometimes the right way to go as an adult. Hope you're listening, students. I hate to say it, but that's actually kind of good advice. Yeah, successfully got New Year's Plus allowance early. We're gonna win Robo 1. Gotta listen to the second OP of Gun Barrel at max volume. Mom got mad at me. Don't play anything after school. Played 10 minutes, 1-0. Matching is slow today. Can't wait for after school. Played 30 minutes, 2-2. Match with rank 6. Hype. Congrats. You only have one option to respond to these. So it's either... Because in Steins Gate, you had, like, sometimes 3 options even to respond. You could also just not respond. In this game, it looks like your only option is the one response or not responding at all. Calm down, lol. Mom got mad at me. She doesn't sound particularly... whatever. Why is she mad? Oh, because you're playing that. It's super loud. Man, what a good buy. Just like that, Akio's mood has skyrocketed. She seems really happy with Doc's little bonus. All you gotta do is put it back together again. Nope, not just yet. So I gotta think of a special move. What? You haven't given up on that yet? Give up on what? The special move. Of course not. I'm constantly trying to think of something that'd be useful in real combat. I'm drawing a blank. If it's gonna transform stuff, I need to come up with a move before the day's over or I'm screwed. Well, I guess she can do whatever she wants as long as she doesn't shoot herself in the foot. Although I know for a fact she's going to struggle over this, I just can't picture her regretting her decision. I can just picture her. And I hear her yelling, I should have never put in such a dumb feature. The image of Akio turning bright red and stomping over to you to ruffle up my hair is as clear as day. $12.59, $6.20, Cinemia, Akiho. Oh, okay, so that's when it tells you whose perspective it is. Okay. It just happens so fast that it's like, there's no way you can actually pick up on that. When I'm playing as Akiho, I can't use the, Pokécom. I run into Daitoku-san as I exit the restroom. Daitoku-san fidgets and tries to shrink away from my line of sight. Why is she so scared of me? She's gotta be stronger than I am, considering she's in the karate club. This makes it look like I'm bullying her. I quickly survey my surroundings in a panic. Luckily, Daitoku-san's 2 friends from the other day are nowhere to be found. Man, what a relief. If they were around, they just turned this into a big fuss for no reason. Hey, Daitoku-san. I'm sorry about the other day. Doc ended up making us pay full price for the parts. I'll make sure my tone is as positive as possible. Oh, no, I don't mean that like it's your fault or anything. I've known Doc for a long time, and I'm pretty happy with his price. I even managed to dig up the cash too. Now that I think about it, the old man doesn't seem like the type who'd budge for anything, not even family. Oh, I see. I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help. Oh, I just didn't think you'd be so against the idea is all. You said you were scared of Doc. Why? Right, why? Is it just because he's scary in general? Taitoku-san remained silent. Ah, I cried. I made it awkward again. I probably shouldn't have asked her that. Grr, why do I gotta be such a big dummy? Akio, read the room. Just because we were classmates last year doesn't mean Taitoku-san and I are particularly close. Of course you never answer such a personal question. I desperately searched for a new topic to change the subject with. So you're in the karate club, right? Huh? Oh yeah, I am. I mentally fist bumped myself after successfully turning the conversation around. I'm actually in the middle of trying to develop a special move. Any good ideas? I'm drawing nothing but blanks. A special move? Yep, it's for something about this big. I illustrate the height of the 40-centimeter tall robot with my hands. So we're entering a big competition in Tokyo with this robot, and I need a special move for it. What does that have to do with karate? I proceed to give her a rundown of the rules of a Robo 1 match. I go over the one-on-one duel format in a 2-meter square ring, as well as how ring-outs and knockdowns decide the victor. But the key is in how you knock down your opponent. So any moves you know of that might be useful? Taitoku-san starts fidgeting again, rubbing her thighs together. Well, yeah, I actually have to go to the restroom. She does not want to talk to you. This won't take long, I promise. Just give me whatever comes to mind. After my desperate pleading, Taitoku-san stops and gives a small reluctant nod. Okay. What about something like a leg sweep? A robot doesn't have enough joints to perform one of those, sadly. You can squat down, but in order to do a leg sweep, you need to extend a leg forward and then spin from that stance. For that to happen, another joint, in other words, another servo motor, would need to be added. We don't have time for that, sadly. Servo motor. Like a servo motor in the hip? I'm trying to envision where she would put the servo motor. By the way, what's your signature move? Or mine? Who else's? Yeah, just for reference. She's really putting a lot of thought into this. Does she have that many moves under her belt? I've been using mecha anime as a basis for what I know about special moves, but maybe real martial artists don't use them. It's then that Taitoku-san shrugs her shoulders and speaks with a bitter smile on her face. I don't have one. You don't? Yeah. Wait. You've gotta have at least one, right? You know, something you've mastered and use often? I'm really not that strong. I usually lose before I can even use any moves. Huh? Is that so? Taitoki's reply is straight to the point. How am I supposed to respond to that? Slap my left cheek a couple of times and take a breath. Okay then, it doesn't have to be a move you use in combat. What about something you think you're good at? Taitoki-san goes quiet in thought again, then tilts her head. I guess nothing's coming to mind. Maybe asking Taitoki-san wasn't such a good idea. Then what about those kata things? Those would work. What's one of your favorite katas? I'd say, Super Rinpei, maybe? Oh, Supa? Like, super? That's it. That's actually on my sexiest words on the planet list. Why is she so eager to consult Juna? Well, it's not actually the word super, Sonamiya-san. It's Chinese for 108, and... Daitoku-san, does this Super Rinpei have any moves that could knock an opponent down? Let's see... It goes like this. Then this. And then like that. Daitoki-san starts to go over the kata sequence. She closes her eyes, slowly moves her body to her mind's image. This is gonna be good. Yeah? Can I go use the restroom first? Crap, I held her up for way longer than I meant to. I apologize and let her go immediately. 3 minutes later. Daitoku-san exits the restaurant and gasps as she notices me waiting outside. Damn, she was really hoping to peel you off, wasn't she? She do not like you. Pick up where we left off. Okay. So I don't know if it's what you're looking for, but... What about a front kick? A front kick? Like a teep? Can you show me what it looks like real quick? Here. Daitoki-san looks around with a troubled expression on her face. Since this corridor is away from the classrooms, foot traffic is low, but even then, the bathroom area is gonna come by every once in a while. I'm wearing a skirt, so... Really fine. Just for a quick sec, please. As I put my hands together and bag Daitoki-san's size. So it's like this, and without taking a stance, she swiftly kicks her left leg up into the air. While she looks insecure in a lot of ways, her kick is sharp and accurate, or at least that's how it looks to me. Plus, it even looks like her legs only stretch out halfway through the kick. I'm genuinely impressed. Meanwhile, Daitoki-san desperately holds down the hem of her skirt after it flips up during her kick. Okay, so what's the deal with the way your leg just extended out of nowhere? I kept my knee bent until I raised it to, about here. Daitoki-san holds her hand up to the head of her belly. So I got there, I kicked forward. It's a two-step process. Can I try real quick? Watch me. I'll lower my hips and take a stance. I tried to mimic what I just saw by raising my knee up and extending my leg, but I ended up wobbling off balance. Whoa. Careful. Before I know it, I'm on my butt with my left leg still sticking out in front of me. Sonamiya-san, your skirt! Daitoki-san rushes over and fixes my skirt for anybody can see. But I don't care about my skirt where people can see up it. Something that I did just now. I've got an idea. This is it. What? Look at this form. My butt is still firmly on the ground, my left leg is extended, my right knee's bent, and I'm perfectly balanced. This is it. Oh, come on. Why doesn't she get it? Eh, forget it. As long as I see it in my mind's eye, I'll be fine. I don't need to explain this to Daidoku-san right now. I've got to get my thoughts together before school ends. 6:20. Is this a different day? Oh yeah, it is a different day. Because now it's, anyways. JAXA. Reaching for the skies, exploring space, we are JAXA. I don't know what that means. Box Club equipment 1, motors, cords, screws, bolts, and nuts here. Junk goes here. Not for trash. Gunvarel BD. Second season, number 2, features episodes 5 through 8, release date 2/28/2014, sold by Animania HD. Okay, let's see if there's anything else I can... Doesn't look like it. Twippo! Transforming is the definition of romantic ideals. Having money is amazing. Last night my younger daughter was in the living room trying a weird pose with one of her legs up. What should I do? A little worried about her future. It's from Senemiya. Oh my, sounds like she was doing well. All that our son does is play games. Is this what mothers do? They go on their... There's a technique called Gunvel Excel Impact.
Huh?
Hold on, let me adjust the gain again. Seems like it's, I don't know why I went over just that one time. Anyways, what's this all of a sudden? Yesterday evening, Aka suddenly said she came up with a special attack and went to the clinic to buy some cheap parts. Today she's finally supposed to get started on rebuilding the Prez, but as soon as I poke my head into the room, she starts talking. Obviously you're familiar with it, right, Kai? It was in Gun Girl Season 1, Volume 5, Episode 13. Akio's linking the Prez's 24 servo motors to the test board and using the battery to make sure that they move. 24 servo motors, where are those? Got one for the knees, or 2 for the knees. Damn, that's a lot of articulation on those joints, actually. Was it? I have absolutely no recollection of what she's talking about. She's forced me to watch Gunvarel multiple times, but even I'm shocked at how little I remember. Oh, and I also added in that Super Rinpei front kick that Daitoku-san taught me yesterday. What the heck is a Super Rinpei? Karate kata. Sounds super strong, right? I guess the name does, but considering I've never seen it, I really couldn't tell you one way or the other. I was inspired by Daitoku-san. It's basically like a sliding kick. Anyway, the point is, a sliding kick. I don't think that's what... Akio shows me a small caster, not even 3 centimeters in diameter. I'm going to put this onto Tanegashima 3, a caster, so that's like a wheel? How's that going to work? We won't even need to do any major remodeling. By adding a simple program in, we'll have our own special attack. I can just see the audience's shocked faces now. It's unblockable, and a guaranteed down if it hits. I think they're really hyping up the Super Rinpei. Otherwise everyone would be doing it. Sounds pretty amazing. Alrighty. All done testing the servo motors. I'm glad they all work. Now we don't have to worry about buying new ones. I'm so worried about our budget. You barely batted an eye at buying parts for our special attack. Wouldn't you want to hold off on that until servo motor tests were finished, just in case anything needed replacing? Okay, yeah, maybe my priorities are a little out of whack. But all worked out in the end. By complete and total luck, but sure. By the way, did you put all the screws in a safe place? You didn't lose any, did you? That many screws that keep the press together are small. Losing track of even one would be disastrous. She'd finish putting press together only to find leftover screws or end up not having enough, that kind of thing. Oh, this is new. Do you actually care about this whole overhaul process? I'm just concerned is all. After all, I've got zero faith in you, Aki-chan, haha. Is that really something you'd say while laughing? Well, I just want you to avoid embarrassing yourself when you get to the starting line in one piece. It'd be real frustrating you couldn't even assemble it, right? After delivering my warning to her, I go back to focusing on Kill Ballad. You big jerk. God, quit it. Akiho ruffles up my hair yet again. To make matters worse, she did it while still holding her servo motors. My hair gets tangled up in the gears. Of course, when all's said and done, I make her remove the motor herself. Night comes quick on the island. The sun goes down, soon rapidly fades into the darkness. Some time passed. I don't know if they update Iruo whenever this happens. Also, nothing here to scan. Not a single geotag. It's still working on it. It's time for kids to go home and sleep. Good morning, guys all. It's already night though. Lol. Frau Kojiro. Recently, you've been very late off. I already made dinner and everything. Club activities are fine, but I didn't say to get a hold of me. Didn't I say to get a hold of me when you're going to be late? Played about 3 hours, 28 and 2. Once the sun goes down, the scenery rapidly fades into the darkness. Unlike a city, the island's countryside doesn't have many places with their lights still on at night. Honestly, there's nowhere to go even if you stayed out late. That's why students like us normally go home before sunset. At the very least, I've only ever stayed at school this late, 7:30 p.m. to be precise, once or twice. Once the lights are off, there's probably a few teachers still around the faculty room, so it makes sense for the lights to still be on, but they don't reach the courtyard. In the distance, I can barely see the lights coming from town and the cars driving about. The moon's up in the night sky. It's pretty round, but it's not quite a full moon. To the north, the direction of the new airport, the sky oozes red. The aurora's in full swing yet again. Aki-chan, let's go home already. Robotics Research Club. Oh, it's 2. Okay, but they're both checked off. No, Supervisor Nagafu, Okada, Mitsu, Hiko. Can I get a picture of the aurora, maybe? Okay. Just a little longer. Okay, I was still doing her assembly work. She finished the servo test a while ago, and now she's putting the screws back from whence they came. With only the Robotics Club's desk lamp to guide her, she immerses herself in her work, her brow covered in sweat. She looks like an engineer. Well, that's what she's doing. Even I can see her extraordinary zeal. You can go home if you want. She continues to work carefully. She says that I shrug my shoulders and sit on the lawn in front of the club room. That's not happening. I'm Akio's watchdog after all. If Akio is going to keep working, I'm sticking with her. It doesn't really bother me anyway, to be honest. I guess that's the benefit of not caring about anything. You don't care about anything good or bad. Though that isn't to say I plan on lending a hand or anything. Akio lets out what sounds like a scream of terror and starts panicking. What the fuck happened? I dropped a screw. Oh. I thought it was about to get dark real quick. The light in the cramped room bobs up and down. She's probably using the desk lamp to search for the screw, but I can't say I'm real confident she'll find it in that darkness. That's why I said we should go home already. Aw man, what should I do? Halo screw, come on out. You gotta drop another screw. You guys! Michi, our delinquent club advisor, appears with flashlight in hand. Is even less interested in coming to the club than I am. Rare seeing you here, Michi. It is my job after all. Listen up. Your teacher's gonna drop some knowledge on those brains of yours. So get ready. It's 7:30 right now. And school regulations say that students must head out by 7. That's a pro tip. Did he make that up? There you have it, Aki-chan. But the screw. How about giving up and searching tomorrow? The screw's not going anywhere. That's actually true. I'll throw you out the school gates myself, if I have to. Got that? Like how lions will push their young off a cliff. What? Did he make... Was that a thing? Why would they... What would be the point in pushing your young off a cliff if you're a lion? Just decide who's gonna survive, who's the strongest? But then, like... They certainly won't be that strong after they've fallen off a cliff. So maybe don't do that. Akio seemingly gives in and leaves the club room behind her. Wanting to preserve the interior exactly as she left it, she carefully closes the door. Aki-chan, don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, I know. I'm okay. I should be fine to get home. Thanks for staying with me this late. Studying for final exams? I can dig that. Robo 1 is important, but don't forget that you're all students first. What? What? What the fuck happened? For just a moment, the air around us freezes. What? I'm so confused, Herm. Something wrong? When do final exams start again? Oh. Wait, don't tell me next week. Yep, that's it. That's why you guys are here studying so late, right? Right. I totally forgot. This Akio is in the same position as I am. She's gone pale and her entire body is shaking. If we start cramming now, would we make it in time? Suddenly, Akio clutches my shoulder. There's a forced smile on her face. I can tell because her eyes have totally glazed over. God. Let's just give up. On what? On the tests! Oh my god. crazy. Terrible idea. Seriously? Come on, Kai. You're not gonna betray me, right? We're both part of the same robotics club, right? Right? That means we die together too, Kai. Well, it's not like me or Akio ever did particularly well in tests anyway, so... Are we set to fail? In any case, Akio continues her strenuous efforts alone as Robotics Club brave president. She used the entirety of her day off on Saturday and finally finished reassembling the Prez. Okay, I just want to check Iruo. Football. Skull replenishment. Arrived at school, only the night duty teacher is here. Pick up the phone. I'm bored. Delusion time. Okay, school transformed to robot. Now. I already told you on the phone. Come on, ASAP. Club president orders. You should go get checked out. Boss Club making hog robots reminds me of about 9 years ago. Wait, or was it 8 years ago? Is this a foreshadowing that something happened 9 years ago as opposed to 8? Or is he just old? Free-range chickens are so good. Drinking sweet potato shochu with free-range chicken for lunch is amazing. So I can't eat free-range chicken all the time since it's expensive. That's easy for a PE teacher during exams. Kaboom, zoom, zip, zam. Akio makes exaggerated sound effects as she presents the honorary prize to me. Doesn't look bad. Feast your eyes on the newly born Tanegashima Machine 3. Is it 3.5 now? You seriously spent your valuable day off before exams on this? You promised not to talk about that. Oh, so that's where you put the caster. The only real change to the robot's appearance is a tail-like protrusion on its butt. It's attached to a caster. What would be the point of that, exactly? This appears to be the mechanism for the special attack that Akio mentioned before. Is it like to balance out the weight? If possible, I want to replace all the servos and sensors with new, higher performance ones. That's not going to happen with my budget. If only had more time and more money. Infinite cash and time. No, there's a wish that'll never come true. So did you have enough screws? Of course I did. I would never make a mistake like that, and I didn't end up with any extra screws either. I'm happy for you. Was that the end of your completion ceremony, or whatever? About an hour ago, Akio called and woke me up at this ungodly hour saying, I've got an announcement to make, so please make sure you come to school today. Yep, all finished. It's time to test this baby out. There's a week left till Robo 1. We gotta test him out, so we can get used to his control scheme and squash any remaining bugs along the way. Robo 1 spans 2 days. Next Saturday and Sunday. Honestly, I don't know if I should be annoyed. There's only 1 week left, or happy there's still a week. Okay, whatever I'm getting stressed out, I'm not gonna stress out over it. Lucky for us, final exams next week means school ends at lunchtime every day. We have plenty of time. See, you have zero intention of studying. This isn't the time for studying. Akio sticks her thumb up and grins. Yep, this is game over. Either way, she decided to do her operational test in the school hallway. I guess I'll watch while playing some Kill Ballad. Akio holds a large controller in one hand and carefully reads the mail spread on the floor of the hallway. It's just me, or does that controller have a few too many switches? Huh? Oh god. The thing is covered in dust after being in storage for over a decade. It has 2 control sticks and more than 10 different switches on it. As a result, it looks like a hell of a lot more intimidating than the old controllers that come with RC toys. What's the Prez's controls? That's the Prez's controller? Yeah, it is. Why do robotics controllers always look so fucking nasty, dude? Like, why? Even an Xbox controller would be better. Akio proudly confirms that for me as she looks up from the manual. Do you know my big sis came up with a unique system in order to make him easier to control? Did she know? After seeing such godlike operation at Robo 1, the audience was blown away. Akio takes a deep breath and blows on the controller. She can't help but cough as a cloud of dust comes from the controller bursts into the air around her. This is what happens when you try to do things the quick and easy way. She should have wiped it down first. Just like the manual, just looking at the manual isn't gonna get me anywhere. I gotta learn by actually moving him around myself. Hey, help me out. Want my help? Then beat me at. Oh, come on. I just want you to help me stand him up, is all. Fine, I guess we can do that much. I nod, and Akio hands the prize to me. It's actually pretty heavy. Now that I'm holding it for myself, I can tell that it's heavier than it looks. Put both his feet on the ground and make him stand. I do as I'm told, and I stand the honorary prize up in the hallway. However, I can't stand like this on its own, so I support it by holding its shoulders. During this time, Akio flips the power switch on its back to on. The prize looks like it shudders for just a second. Accompanied by a sound of spinning motors, it straightens its back out and corrects its posture. Alright, it worked. Kai, you can let go now. When I take my hands off of it, the prize stands there gallantly. It's like he's a completely different robot. How do you do that? When the power came on, all the servo motor gears auto-return to their preset home positions. Long story short, it's a posture that allows it to stand independently. I figured it had studied the terrain and then automatically adjusted its posture to stand up on its own. Alrighty, preparation's complete. Akio looks at the honorary prize and gives it a satisfied smile. She readies the bulky controller in her hands. The time has finally come. Tanagashi Machine 3, launch! Akio's hands begins to fiddle with the controller. The honorary prize takes a step forward with its left leg. I gotta admit, seeing it walk is starting to get me a little excited. The honorary prize takes another step with its left leg, and the left leg again. It's only moving its left leg, which means it's just rotating in place with the right leg as its axis. I mean, that's the whole point. It's doing the super rinpei. Oh, whoops. I messed up. Was I this name? Once more with gusto. This time the right leg moves. The left leg again. Right leg. Left, right, left, right. Look, he's walking. Looks like it. So what the heck was going on before? I just messed up for a second. Left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. Left, right, left, right, left, right. The left moves a little, then the right. It's not walking at all. It's not walking all that well. How bad at controlling it do you have to be to make it move like this? The timing's super tough. Maybe we need the expert gamer with superhuman reactions to do it. I sit next to Akio and watch her finger movements. That said, they're relatively simple. She's alternating between pushing the left and right control stick upward. I guess each stick corresponds to a leg. How do you move the arms? The arms are... Hold on a second. Akio stops moving her hands and looks at the manual on the floor. Let's see... The mode switch is here. There we go. She appears to search for something on the controller before flipping a switch on its back. When you flip this switch, Akio returns to the two control sticks that are manipulating Tanagashi Machine 3's legs earlier. Only now the Iron Press's arms are linked to their movement. They move up, down, left, and right. Oh, so you have to flip a switch to move the arms? Whoa, it's perfect. To be honest, the movement tracing is pretty accurate, so it's impressive how freely the little guy can move around. The only problem... Wait, so does that mean you can't control the legs and arms simultaneously? Yep. Ooh, we need the gamer on deck to be able to handle this animal. Yep, she says. Wait, are you telling me this is the revolutionary control screen that shook the very foundations of Robo 1? Yep. How did Misa manage to win like this? Because everyone else sucked. That's why. You just don't get it, Kai. People were impressed specifically because of how amazingly the big sis fought using this control scheme. So, you got bonus points for creating a shitty control scheme just so you could show off how good you are with the shitty control scheme. Like, okay, I guess competitions will reward you for... I don't think so. Why would they reward you for building a bad robot? I've seen her do it myself. It was really amazing. She was constantly moving her fingers, never stopping them for even a second. Let me guess, she's on the leaderboards. She's in the top 4. The controller was making noises non-stop. You hear the flipping the switches constantly. Click, 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 click. She was able to use both control sticks and all the 14 switches in order to deal with any opponent she come across. That's so... There's gotta be a better way to do that than just brute forcing it. If anything, I'd argue that operating Tanagashi Machine 3 is something that only she can pull off. Makes sense. I definitely agree that Misani is the only one who can make this thing work. And you planning to use that super difficult control scheme? Am I on the right track? That's why I'm practicing now. To get used to it. Isn't Robo 1 in a week? It is. Also, hold on. I think I forgot to do this. Iruo, look for geotags. She has a Finks plushie, it looks like. Okay. Well, Twippo? Did I already do this? Yeah, it's all the same stuff. That's impossible. When I point that out to her, Akio hangs her head. It'll be fine. I may not be able to reach my big sis's level in a week, but I'm sure I can get decent enough at it. Everything will work out just fine. If I have time to give up, I have time to practice, you know? She raised her head, she's even more spirited than she was before. The master's crazy controller no matter what. Oh, I'm getting fired up. Here we go again, ridiculously optimistic as ever. See, even for a fighting game player like me, it'd take like a month to get a feel for these controls. It'd be faster to change your controllers to do something easier for Akiho. If it were me, I'd have to play it like Kill Ballad. Needless to say, I don't tell Akiho any of this. She can do whatever she wants. It isn't my place to interject. Anyway, Kai, look, that's what I was talking about the other day. Tanagashi Machine's Gosh, Tanagashi Machine 3 special attack. Akio wears a proud expression on her face and presses the red button on the controller. The honorary prez suddenly bends forward. Maintaining that pose, it falls backward onto its butt. Alright, did it just fall down? So I do like a judo takedown? This is only the beginning. Oh? You're gonna ram into them? It's still the same pose, it's only blast forward. Yeah, how do you like that? He has casters on his heels and butt. Those allow him to charge super fast and use his ultra sliding kick. It works as a surprise attack, or with good timing can be used to dodge an opponent and counterattack. Call it the Tanagashi Excel Impact. Pretty sure that's plagiarism. Don't sweat the details. She's right, it doesn't really matter. More importantly, when's it gonna stop? The honorary press just keeps charging along the hallway. Oh crap. Kai, stop him. How? Chase him. Hold on. There's no way to remotely stop it. It would have been way too complicated to build that into him. I was honestly pretty curious about the special attack thing because Akio kept going on about it, but I guess I only have myself to blame for expecting anything. Victory's looking more and more like a pipe dream. Akio continues practicing for the rest of the afternoon. He quietly played to kill battled while she struggled with controls. Needless to say, no studying happened. And just like that, several days passed by since Akio began her operational training. Several days. Final exams are already half over. I think it goes without saying how Akio and I have been faring on that front. Supplementary exams, huh? This sucks. After exams today, Akio once again hits the club room to train. She ends up spending hours at the work table. Okay, it's all the same stuff. Cool. I don't think my son ever studies. Every time I scold him, he says it's fine. Well, it's on him to go to college or get a job. Wasn't planning on helping him anyway. Damn, he's given up completely on this neat. Some neat shit. Okay. Oh man, math is not going well. I don't get any of this at all. It's from Yashio Kaito. Me too. From both of them. No time to practice. I'm getting confused little by little. Maybe it's from lack of sleep. Don't push yourself. I was able to move with the left hand. Every movement has to be manually controlled. There isn't anything acting as a gyro. Position managing is also done by manpower. Man, Big Sis made something crazy, insane that she won controlling him like this. And yet you still refuse to study. What a badass. Should I really say, good thing you didn't fucking study? After exams today, Akio hits the club room to train. She ends up spending hours at the work table. Huh? She hasn't improved at all. Akio was never dexterous to begin with, and these custom controls aren't something anyone can just use. But that's been pretty obvious since it's Sunday. Aki-chan, it's almost 7. How about calling it a day? Yeah. You seem really tired. Do I? You got some mean bags under your eyes. It's embarrassing. Her bashful expression is less spirited than usual. Akio takes a deep breath and puts the honorary present controller in the carrying case she found in storage. Akio has been taking the Prez home every day to practice. Okay, let's go home. How late have you been practicing? I say that to her as she's locking the club room door. Pretty much all night. You haven't been sleeping? It's no big deal. I've been taking hour-long naps here and there. Oh, and during final exams too. Wait, have you been submitting blank answer sheets? Aki-chan, when did you become such a badass? I'm not leaving them blank. Though I guess I don't know most of the answers. I've got no room to talk. I'm in the same situation as her. You don't get a good night's sleep, your health is going to go down the drain. Fine, I'm still young. So I'll work out. This has nothing to do with being young and you know it. I get the feeling she's trying to dodge my concerns, so I grab Akio by the shoulders and stop her. Come on, you know you can't push yourself too hard, Aki-chan. Yeah, I know. But I get why you're feeling pressed for time. I do, but I can't always be by your side. You need to learn how to take care of your own health. Sorry. Akio looks dejected. She offers up a sincere apology. Her face looks kind of pale. Not a good sign. You better go to bed as soon as possible, as soon as you get home. So you're not going to tell me to study? After reaching the parking lot, I turn to face Akio as usual. Honda Super Cub, registered by Nishiki Sai. Registered on 3/22/2018, Chuo Tanegashima High, registration number 96. And you zoom in more. Is that okay? Yeah, there's another one. Honda Super Cub, registered by Sako Seiya, registered on 3/14/2019, registration number 138. And is there anything over here? Doesn't seem like it. Also, anything come up in the Twippo? After reaching the parking lot, I turn to face Akiho as usual. So you feeling alright? I ask the usual question. Her usual answer doesn't come. Today's different. Oh no. She's about to pass out. Akio weakly shakes her head back and forth, her face still pale. It doesn't take long for me to understand the situation. I immediately have Akio sit down where she's standing. I can take you to the nurse if you need me to. Jesus Christ. Looks like she's, I don't know, it's just the way she's drawn, but her face looks like she's lost, like, muscle mass. I'll be fine like this. She tries to force a smile, but her brow is covered in a layer of cold sweat. Akio puts out her hand and I hold on to it. Dang, he can be a good person sometimes. She tightly grips it. Before long, her expression disappears from her face. Her eyes are open, but she's not really there. She's not actually looking at anything. Her breathing gradually grows deeper and heavier. All the strength leaves her body as she slumps over. I hold her shoulders to support her. She's like the honorary president runs out of power. I had to look up the indigo skies and compare the two images in my head. Once this happens, it doesn't matter how much I call out to her, Akio won't answer. This is normal. She has attacks like this regularly. That said, it's rare for them to occur with such perfect timing. There's only one way to treat this. You have to wait till she gets better. After about 5 minutes, she'll naturally recover. Thus, there's no need to panic. I've seen her have these attacks for years now, so I understand how to deal with them. By that, I mean holding on to Akio and supporting her. That's all she needs and all I can do for her. I let go of Akiho's hand. In its place, I put the pink stuffed toy hanging from the tablet at her waist. Then, still with a blank expression on her face, she starts to squeeze and fiddle with the toy in her hand. The little stuffed toy she always carries on her is the perfect size to fit the palm of her hand. As It's gone all dirty and colorless, mainly because she always squeezes it tightly during attacks to remain conscious. That's why Akio is still conscious. The only way I can really describe this condition, these seizures, is as an attack. This very moment, while Akio is spending 5 minutes in reality, she's perceiving it as 1 second of time. I know this because these attacks aren't anything new, plus Akio always tells me about them afterward. 5 minutes of reality gets compressed into 1 second of perception. In essence, it feels like time is moving super fast for her. Meanwhile, for the people watching her, it's like she's moving in slow motion like a zombie or something. Does this have to do with delusions? Chaos head? Elephant mouse syndrome. Oh, is that what it is? That's the scientific name the doctors have given it. Akio and I call it FF. FF is short for fast forward. You know, like how video players have fast forward and rewind buttons? It gets confusing because of all the different perspectives in Akio and everyone else, but we keep it simple by calling FF from Akio's viewpoint. These attacks aren't something she was born with. They aren't? Oh, mass fainting? They're the after effect of an accident that happened 8 years ago. Ooh, this might have to do with the technology, the patent. If you know, you know. Ever since that day, Akio and I, we've been afflicted with these awful attacks. Both of you? They tend to occur after we put strain on our bodies, things like staying up all night or exercising too hard. So you guys are both on that boat. That's why I always tell her not to push herself. That's why I always ask her how she feels before she drives her scooter. That's why I always go with her if she's heading to school, even on days off. And that's why I'm a member of the robotics club. If something happens to Akio, I need to be there with her so I can look after her. The same goes for me. My symptoms are a bit different from Akio's, but I still have to deal with the same after effects. My attacks are bad enough that they actually require someone to look after me. So in that sense, you could say that Akio and I are both supporting each other. The reason we're always together at school isn't just because we're both in the robotics club or childhood friends. It's so we can deal with these attacks as they happen without causing problems for other people. It also explains why you always tell her to, don't push yourself too hard. I just thought it was because you're a lazy fuck, but no. We'd love to hurry up and get better, but there's no cure for our particular conditions. We just have to deal with it. Which means that in order to protect ourselves, the very least we can do is support each other. Akio slowly moans but doesn't form any words. The parking lot slowly being blanketed in darkness. If someone happened to run into us now, they'd probably think we're two lovebirds messing around. Anyway, I call Akio's mother and ask her to come pick her daughter up. The attack only lasts 5 minutes, but the numbness of the body lasts much longer. She shouldn't be driving. After the call, I have nothing to do but wait for Akio to recover. I take a look at her face. Her expression looks like a nose mask. Empty eyes, slightly quivering lips. Sometimes she ends up drooling, so it's actually kind of a problem. There was one time when she totally soaked my shirt. Jeez, this idiot. I wonder if she's going to push herself during the Robo 1 stuff and she's going to have the same attack. We don't even know the origin of the attack or how it happened. That's why I told her not to push herself so hard. She's already constantly rushing forward when it comes to the robotics club. And now she wants to add Robo 1 on top of that? Fixing the honorary prize, staying up all night to learn its complex control scheme? Akio is that desperate to protect the robotics club and make her dreams a reality? What am I going to do with you? I'm not blameless. I saw her walking that dangerous line and I didn't warn her as much as I should have. Maybe I should have forced her to stop. Or should I have helped her more? That's a good question. I don't know, but supporting each other, huh? I guess I have no choice. I sigh, straighten out my thoughts, and pull out my Pokecom to kill time, playing Kill Ballad. Can't play Kill Ballad. Okay. Akio says my name. Slowly at first, then gradually faster. She blinks her eyes and speaks again. Strength begins to return to Akio's hand. She weakly grasps at mine. I guess it's been about 5 minutes. You okay now? Looks like she hasn't recovered enough to stand yet. While still leaning against my shoulder, she nods a little, then starts to slowly take deep breaths. She's told me that after an attack she's so exhausted that she can't even walk. I called your mom, she'll be here soon. Yeah. Hope you learn your lesson from this and stop pushing yourself so hard. Yeah, sure. Seriously? That's your response after all that? Then, Kai, can you be the operator? What a low blow. She's really asking me that at a time like this. How unfair can you get? Fine. Akio opens her eyes wide. I didn't think you'd actually say yes. What about beating you in a match? I'm making a special exception just this once. I see. But thanks. You're a lifesaver. That said, I have one condition. Huh? Well, what is it? Misane's control scheme is too much, even for me. You're gonna have to reprogram it to play like Kill Ballad. Akio cocks her head like she doesn't really understand what I'm saying. Just then I hear the sound of a car horn coming from the school gate. That might be her mom. I lend my shoulder to Akio to help her stand, and we slowly make our way towards the front gate. After handing Akio off to her mother, I drive home alone on my scooter. I end up stomping at a neighborhood park along the way, stretching my legs. The park is poorly lit, so it's pitch black. The red aurora in the night sky stands out even more as a result. Up until about 4 years ago, it was possible to see Tanegashima Space Center rocket launches from here in Uchigawa Park. Danger, do not enter. Mineta Community Center. Uchigaoka Park? A park where you can watch the rockets soar. Overseer, Minamitane Planning Division. Okay. Grand Twippo. The park has the kanji for space in its name, but isn't exactly that cosmic anymore. All it has to offer now is a dog walking trail. Half the stairs up to the viewing area have rusted away. When I was in grade school, there was a do not use sign displayed in front of them. The go-kart in the Minetane Community Center at the new park. The park has been abandoned for over 10 years. Even the newer one they built near there has been shut down. Despite that, or rather because of that, this is my favorite spot even now. At night, it's completely silent, nobody comes here. Plus, it's close to my house, not even 5 minutes by scooter. Here, I can sink into the darkness with nobody around to bother me, just me and some quality time with Kill Ballad. There's something mysterious about it. My nerves get sharper than usual, and I focus better when I'm here. I come here when I want to get some serious play in, like when I'm pushing for the #1 spot. I sometimes chat with people from Tokyo when I play. They rag on me for only winning because I play in quiet spots. In Tokyo, they still have these mythical holy sanctuaries called arcades. I guess it's common to have crowds watch you play. Same with tournaments held overseas and stuff. A gallery of thousands of people sitting in a massive hall. Everything is so loud you can't even hear the game. Players get up on stage and fight against their opponent who sits right next to them. I guess you're not a true fighting game player unless you can win in a situation like that. But as someone who barely ever leaves Tanegashima, what's that got to do with me? This is my playstyle. It's helped me climb up to the spot of 5th best in the world. That's true. If it works, don't. If it ain't broke. I don't care if people hate on me or my strats. This stage helps me win. Anyway, time to get started. Or not. I gotta call my Pokecom. Who the hell is it now? Accept call. Huh? As soon as I answer, Akko's loud voice resounds. Are you feeling better now? Oh, yeah. I settled down. I just got home. Thanks, Kai. More importantly, we gotta talk about what you said earlier. Akiho, you're too close to the camera and you're being way too loud. You never guessed this was the same girl who had an attack earlier this evening. You mean the whole me being the operator thing? Yeah, that. You had one condition, right? Correct. You gotta change your control scheme to kill ballads. Can you do it? No, I can't. But I think it's an amazing idea. Akiho is crazy excited. I never even considered that as a possibility. Hobby robot controls fused with a fighting game combat system. It's genius. You could win the Nobel Prize. I mean, it might be a little difficult because the physics is probably different in real life than it is in the game, so it won't be just like Kill Ballad. Let's not get carried away. I'm not. So if you were to use the KB combat system, that would mean you'd be using a Pokecom as a controller. Just imagining it is getting me excited. Oh, that's... yeah. Or if only we had a year to prepare. But we don't. Including today, we have 3 days left. Plus we gotta leave the island for Tokyo on Friday evening. So tomorrow is our last real day for prep. We're at a complete deadlock. There's nothing we can possibly do. Oh man, and you finally got motivated and everything. I wouldn't call this motivated. It'd just be a problem if you went and collapsed again. That's all. Yeah, I know. I was just happy to hear you say it, that's all. I only wish you could have said it a week earlier. As I'll try to figure something out for tomorrow, the day after. Well then, good night. Yeah, good night. Sister Centipede. Oh shoot. After I disconnect, I sigh to myself. Deep down, I kinda hope she'd just give up. Like Aki-chan would ever do that. I've been iffy about this Robot 1 thing from the get-go. It's obvious the VP is just toying with us. Open message. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me remember. This is a video. I'm pretty sure. Is it a video? I think it is. Sister Centipede. What is this? The text is all garbled. Considering it's just gibberish, I delete it. Wait, I actually don't know if it's a video because they're not. Is it from the future? Considering it's just gibberish, I delete it. Start Kill Ballad. Time to get back on schedule. I boot up Kill Ballad. If we did make an appearance at Robot 1, there's no way we'd be able to win with Mizuni's control scheme. I'd be humiliated to go to Tokyo, lose pathetically, and then come back to the island to see the VP's self-satisfied grin. Plus, the only way we'd ever be able to implement Kill Ballad's control scheme would be if we asked the game's creator. You don't have to. Frau Kajiro? Oh, speak of the devil. I get matched with none other than Frau Kajiro. What's going on here? Talk about perfect timing. I still remember the joking attitudes which they accused me of being a cheater. Whatever, it's water under the bridge, I got nothing to lose. I know now that Frauke doesn't use VC. While it's annoying to me personally, I can still use text chat. Ignoring the actual match, I start typing on the touchscreen. Evening, thanks for messaging me the other day. Just so you know, I don't cheat. I have no idea who told you that was the case, but it's not true. By the way, I know this is sudden, but I have a request. Have you heard of Robo 1? I'm set to appear in the tournament this weekend, and so I was thinking of trying to use Kill Bao's control scheme with the hobby robot I'm entering Robo 1 with. I know this is a ridiculous request, but could you share the Kill Bao source code with me? Just all of it? Okay, I'll just agree to that. JAXA, short for Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, an independent administrative institution established in 2003 through the merging of the Institute of Space and Astronautical Science, ISAS, the National Aerospace Laboratory of Japan, NAL, and the National Space Development Agency of Japan, NASDA. The main focus of the institution is research and development in space and aviation. In addition to its headquarters in Chofu, Tokyo, JAXA possesses several other aerospace and observation centers, including ones in Sagamihara, Kanagawa Prefecture, Tsukuba, Ibaraki Prefecture, Usuda, Nagano Prefecture, and many others throughout Japan. JAXA has only 2 rocket launch sites, both of which are in Kagoshima Prefecture. One is located in Uchinura, and the other is in Tanegashima. These are the only rocket launch sites in Japan. Source for source code. The text written in a given programming language. This is what programmers read and write. If it'll make me easier to trust, I'll happily tell you my identity. My name is Yashio Kaito and I live in Tanegashima. I'm a 3rd year at Chuo Tanegashima High. You want my home address? What the fuck? Don't do that. No reply. Huh? Giving away the source code to some random high school kid online would be the epitome of stupid. You'd basically be giving away your entire fortune. I doubt anything will come of this. Disconnect? I expect your Frauke disconnects from a log without saying a word. Must have really put them off. Gives up with the night sky. I feel like I could see way more stars back in the day. The crimson stain in northern skies made it pretty hard to spot stars these days. Tokyo's at a higher latitude than Tanegashima, right? I wonder what the aurora looks like over there. Okay, and I think that's a pretty good place to end the episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll probably pick this up later today. I don't want to give a time, because